Hey everyone, welcome to Zenless Zone Zero. Normally I usually just skip through intermissions, like I just play them on my own and don't record it, but some characters that I've been polling for, like Juyeon and the current girl, the police characters, like, they make an appearance in this, and I don't know if they show up ever again for another introduction, so for the sake of that, I'm just gonna record this. Okay, hand needs us, I guess. That's right, our group is hunting notorious ethereals. Wait, is this... am I in the middle of, like, just more things being added as dailies before even getting to the story? I'm just here to tell you that you can take the second reputation rank up trial now. Oh.
As you command. Don't underestimate building!
Yeah! Okay, well I need to, like, level people now,
hammer?
I guess.
Officer 148, Juyeon, ready.
Never mind, I have nothing. What the hell? Looks like 83 searches. Yeah, because we had, like, an early Colada. So, yeah. Hey, Billy! What's good, Billy? Yo, oh, he's on the banner. One borough. Oh, Ben! The first character I have, all of his... What Mindscape Cinema? That's not as easy to say as, like, an Eidolon, but there! Look, all 6! Look! He's complete! Okay, I apparently need to ask people about the whereabouts of Wise? Oh, no, this is a commission. Ah! Where's Wise? Wise just took a phone call and ducked out to the parking lot. Okay. Guess he got a call, and I'm gonna interrupt him. Because I'm a great sister. As expected, Wise is taking a call at the parking lot, and I interrupted him.
So, for the monster in the square, you're really saying Hand is gonna take over the remaining investigation?
Absolutely. We heard it firsthand together with the Bellabog Industries people. The monster's remains will still be collected by public security, of course. But the automated evidence carrier will bring the remains to Hand once it passes through the hollow.
Oh, it's getting late. I can't stay in chat. Anyway, I'll do my best to help look for Rain, so keep an eye out for some good news.
Thanks, Nicole.
Was that Nicole on the phone just now?
Was that Nicole on the phone just now?
Yes. Nicole thought we might be related to what happened in the square, so she called to ask me about it. I explained and told her about the mission to find Rain. And by the way, Colada also called earlier to say public security confirmed the time to collect the monster's remains. Anyway, whether it's the investigation or the search for Rain, all we can do now is wait for news. Since there's not much going on, why don't we head over to the public security office sometime in the next couple days?
Why?
The public security office? Why are we going there?
You really don't remember. Our driver's licenses are about to expire.
Oh, we're gonna drive on over. We should get a new car while we're at it. I'm just saying, okay? Our car could use a serious upgrade. Well, this is not what I expected. Lumina Square Station. Belle, I got some bad news. The parking lot's full! Anyway, now we have to look for other solutions. Well, how did we get out of the car if... where did we leave our car? Find a parking spot? What the hell? Hello, officer. If a crime happens but nobody witnesses it, does it cease being a crime? Moreover, nothing can escape these eyes of mine, for I am the Starlight Knight! Every find is meant to protect. This is my duty. Take this! I was originally considering leaving the car here, but it looks like it will be slapped with a ticket by this officer soon. A big city and not enough parking. Man, what the? Ooh, a public security bank. Woo! And Nanu, Lumina branch of public security at your service. Oh. Please follow traffic laws, but I need help. Please say 1 for self-service payment of fines, say 2 for bamboo self-service. Please say 9. citizen, are you calling me? What a terrible system. Vacant parking space is currently 0. That's distance to nearest is 2.1 kilometers. Thanks. You're welcome. Good job.
We're almost there. The public security building is just a few hundred meters away. Hang in there.
This is exhausting.
This is exhausting. It's been so long since we've taken the car out, and naturally there's no parking. We knew it was this far. We should have just taken the metro.
Sorry, it's my bad. I forgot to check if there was parking before we left. Well, you haven't been exercising much lately, have you? Consider this a workout session.
Wow, I have been exercising.
Says who? I get plenty of exercise. Like running around in Eos's body in the hollow and stuff.
Yeah, it's not like playing a video game. I swear, I am Eos.
Okay, you win.
Oh, I do?
If I don't
That
say
actually works
yes,
on me?
I'll never hear the end of it.
It's like VR.
Didn't
Awesome.
you say you wanted to go out for a nice meal a few days ago? Well, how about we eat somewhere around here once we're done with public security?
Hooray!
Really? I'm gonna start looking for a restaurant.
Oh, but no buffets.
Where's the...
Why is the signal so weak?
What's wrong, Belle?
signal sucks. Oh my
Don't
good
tell
god,
me
what's
it's
happening?
broken.
Why are there people driving that bad?
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Belle!
I'm okay,
Are
I
you
think.
okay? Are you injured?
I'm okay. Have we met somewhere before?
Have we?
Sorry, I think we've mistaken you for somebody else.
Chapter 2 Interlude, Mission Unthinkable. A few hours later, in front of the Public Security Illumina branch.
Zhu Yuan, Qing Yi, both of you, thanks so much. If you weren't there, I can't imagine what could have happened to Belle.
Don't mention it. Keeping citizens safe is our duty as public security officers, and we're thankful for your cooperation. All that paperwork took some time.
How's that driver doing?
Any news on how the driver is doing? It's nice of you to ask. He's only got minor injuries, but he's quite shaken. He can't recall what took place before the accident. But don't worry, every problem has a solution. We'll find a way to get to the bottom of this.
It's getting late. Why don't you two head home? Feel free to contact us if you recall any further details about the accident.
Okay, thanks again.
Zhu Yuan, Qing Yi, thanks again for your help.
If you two are ever around 6th Street, Belle and I would love to welcome you to our video store.
So you live on 6th Street. I expect we'll run into each other soon.
Why, you have a case?
Oh? What do you mean?
Hold on, Qing Yi. Being vague could give the wrong impression. Here, take a look at this. It should better explain what she's talking about.
Public Security Awareness Month question. Oh, okay, they're just doing a public event. Doesn't the person on the front look familiar? Does he?
We'll be holding a big safety lecture here soon for the citizens. The two of us will be visiting nearby neighborhoods and distributing the questionnaires to encourage them to attend.
See you again soon, managers.
Huh. There'll be public security officers visiting 6th Street soon. In all the time we've lived here, I don't think that's ever happened. There's something else I want to talk about too. About those officers we met earlier.
I want to discuss the same thing.
I wanted to discuss the same thing. But this isn't the place to talk.
Well, in that case, let's head home.
Bro, we just got here. What about our meal? What's our car doing over here? Ji-Yuan found someone to drive it over here. It was when you were in the lobby getting your license sorted out. Yeah, thank you. If you take a closer look, you'll notice that there are quite a few public security safety awareness month posters around the precinct. Maybe because such a serious event, turnout will end up pretty mediocre. Alright, time to talk.
Alright, so, back to our earlier discussion then. I noticed that you also recognized them right from the start. After Bellabog called public security in the Hollow, they were the officers who investigated the scene. You were disguised as Eos at the time, so they weren't aware there was anyone apart from Billabong Industries present.
Luckily I didn't let anything
That was
slip.
close. I nearly blew our cover when we met Ju Yuen just now. Luckily, you were quick to steer me away.
We're probably going to run into them again soon, so we should cover our bases and check out our video records from the investigation, just to be safe.
Fairy, could you extract the data from back then?
Yes, Master. I found the footage you require.
A few days ago in the Pioneers Memorial Plaza deep within the Hollow.
Thanks for your cooperation. We have a rough idea of how things unfolded. Earlier today, you all ended up deep in the Hollow after the bamboo with your carrot malfunctioned. Then, you were attacked by an unknown monster right here. Is this the faulty bamboo?
Yes, but some of its parts might have been corrupted. We'll hand over a detailed repair report later.
I'm not sure why, but something feels different about this bamboo. It looks unusually clever, almost cunning.
Wait a sec, Jingyi. Saying things like that in front of the person filing the report might get us reported. Let's put aside how they ended up in the Hollow for now. Seems like Billabong Industries has come across something quite extraordinary.
Yeah, we gotta
Absolutely.
focus on that.
I don't remember seeing anything with such unique traits in the records. Let me take a closer look at it.
What?
Looks like there's something inside the crystal.
Ooh, don't touch that! All non-forensic officers are prohibited from
What
handling
is
evidence
Jingyi
without
doing?
proper
What is that
authorization.
power?
Besides, it's too risky, even if you've undergone corruption resistance treatments.
Inspector, the crime scene is just up ahead.
Where's that ferocious the dangerous criminal?
Wow, that's a Chad if
Inspector
I've ever
Bringer.
seen one.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you two are in charge of the scene. Here come two elites of our criminal investigation department. Bring the suspect over. Get my good side when you take the picture. I need it for the headlines tomorrow.
He's a real Chad.
Inspector, the suspect isn't here. They were attacked by an unknown being with high ether activity.
Huh? So it was just an ethereal?
Not any normal
No,
one.
Inspector. It had some peculiar characteristics. We suspect it to be the result of hollow mutation, or the product of some type of illegal activity.
Hold on. You see now, Ju Yuen, it's good to be vigilant as a public security officer, but the election is just around the corner. If we reveal the presence of an unknown monster in the Hollows at this stage, my election, the citizens will be
My election.
Public security shouldn't make any hasty announcements. We must investigate the matter thoroughly first.
Rest assured, we've requested the collected evidence be given to hand for expert analysis. We're confident we'll soon be able to—
What? It's being given to hand? You did the right thing. Still, let our forensics team handle the evidence collection. You two have always been my trusted aides. So I have a very important task for you.
In the workshop, the footage of the investigation is played to the end.
I'm surprised Inspector Bringer wasn't at all interested in the monster in the monument. At least he didn't say no to giving over the evidence to hand. Now I get it. The important task Inspector Bringer mentioned is the seminar at the Lumina branch.
The next few days are busy with organizing the shelves and recommending videos to customers. Then, Bill, you asked about Juyeon and Jingyi. What a coincidence. I was just about to tell you. I heard from Fairy that she's been seeing Juyeon and Jingyi around here since yesterday. I've already filled out the questionnaire they gave me earlier. Whenever you have time, we can go find them. Let's go. There they are. What? Why are they talking to Tin Master and Enzo?
Criminal cases have been rampant lately. To raise safety awareness among citizens, Janus Quarter Public Security has launched the Safety Awareness Month campaign. We'll be holding a seminar at the Lumina branch soon. Please come and join us if you have time.
A public security event? Oh, how nostalgic. Oh, it's a shame public security's facilities now smell of air fresheners everywhere. No longer suitable places for enjoying coffee while freely conversing.
Okay, man, it's not about
you
your
mean?
business, alright?
Of course, while fine wines develop into richer experiences with time, other worthy items can go bad. Oh, I'm talking of coffee beans. So, to prevent the coffee beans at my shop from facing a sorrowful fate, I have to go grind them properly. I'm afraid I can't make the event.
Well, okay.
Mr. Enzo, according to our data, you're running a remodeling shop on 6th Street. Would you be interested in attending the seminar?
Well, hey, it's not often I get invited out by two young ladies, so
What
I'd love
the-
to join you. Unfortunately, my second aunt's grandfather's son's cousin is getting married that day.
What?
I can't miss such an important family
Yeah,
event.
that's definitely a real event.
I understand.
Yeah, that was totally real.
Good morning, Zhuyuan, Qingyi.
Good morning, Wise. Belle.
Here's our questionnaires.
Here's our questionnaires. We've decided we'd like to attend the seminar.
And we're the only ones going or something.
Wonderful. If it weren't for you two, we wouldn't have recruited a single participant yet.
Qingyi, that's blunt.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Now that you mention it, there is something I'd like to ask you. Some of the residents on 6th Street only registered their names, but didn't fill in their addresses. Do you know where they live?
Bro,
Let me
they had
see.
2 things to
Asha,
put,
General
and they
Chop.
did one
Spike
of
should be
them.
one of our members, an older gentleman. We know all these people.
Hey, fill in the frickin' form. We're checking out. Let's go. Thanks. Unfortunately, what? Does she have somewhere to be? Darn salespeople! It never ends! I said it time and time again, I got no teeth, so I don't need your electric toothbrush. What? Not the toothbrush? Well then I've got no hair, so I don't need your darn curling iron either. Spike, we're the managers from Random Play. Oh, the video store. One moment. In the end, all the benefit is just for tops. Thank you for bringing the survey over, but as you can see, these legs of mine aren't so stable. I don't really want to go wandering off as far as Lumina Square.
General Chop, would you take a look at this questionnaire?
I'll pass. I figure it's about that seminar in Lumina Square. Anyway, please tell the officers I have other things to tend to that day.
Is something going on?
Is there something going on?
It's no big secret. It's just some of us older residents on 6th Street know some things you're not aware of. Do you two know who the guy on the questionnaire cover is?
That's Inspector Bringer. He started the event.
Then have either of you heard of the Hollow Hero from the Adobe period?
No?
Nope, never heard of it.
Well, for a while back then, that's what the residents called Bringer. Before the fall of the old capital, Bringer happened to be the commanding officer in my precinct. After being promoted from the front line, despite being an inspector, he still got involved at the ground level and interacted with the residents, so they regarded him highly. Then, he went missing in a hollow during a rescue mission. But just when everyone thought he was done for, he miraculously made it back out. Just like that, he became known as the Hollow Hero. He was then transferred to the HQ in Janus Quarter and quickly advanced through the ranks over the years.
Sounds like a great story.
It used to be, but these days, people say the Hollows have drained the Hollow Hero of all his courage. Now, Bringer presents himself as a hard worker, but we older residents can see through it. He's just putting on an act in front of the cameras.
He's no
What's
longer a
more,
Chad.
In recent years, he's clearly been cozying up to tops. He's implemented a number of measures under the guise of benefiting the public, but it's those big corporations that benefit in the end. He's aiming for commander of Janus Quarter in the upcoming municipal election, launching a safety campaign right now, even putting his own image on the questionnaire. His motives are pretty clear, don't you think?
We've gone up and down 6th Street, but we haven't even gotten 10 people to register for the seminar.
We've done our best. Let's get a drink and take a break.
Hey, easy for you to say, but the conference hall we're in can fit 300 people, you know?
Inspector Bringer must have chosen this area because there's a lot of residents nearby, thinking it'd be easier to find people to participate. Shame many of them are from his previous precinct. I was just wondering why you're in such low spirits today, when I've never seen you discouraged by difficult tasks before. But then I remembered. The inspector saved your life once. Not being able to accomplish what we'd hoped, on top of seeing him come under fire. It must make you feel even worse.
If Ringer hadn't rescued me in that hollow back then, I wouldn't even be here, let alone be a public security officer. I understand he's no longer the hero he used to be, but can someone who gave up his anti-corruption gear to a child be such a bad guy? Sure, he's had some dealings with Tops, but it's inevitable, especially when many of our devices are jointly developed with Tops. And besides, doesn't he always say he lacks sufficient authority to make changes? If he gets elected, maybe he might be able to turn public opinion around.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
What?
It means when someone flatters undeserving people, it's considered an act of sycophancy. If one should stand up for what is right but remains indifferent, it shows that person is a coward. As public security officers, we need to be clear about what we should and shouldn't do. If his deeds were pure, even if he's misunderstood for the time being, things will work out in the end.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, are we interrupting you two?
Oh, we were just chatting. Did you go talk to the residents?
Oh, yeah, we gave them the questionnaires.
We gave them the questionnaire, but everyone said they were busy on that day. Looks like we couldn't be of much help.
Belle just freaking lied.
Wait a minute! Officers!
Is something wrong?
General Chop, what's happened to make you run all the way here?
It's hard to explain, but just now, there was a crime committed over there, and it's at a stalemate.
A crime? Let's go check out the scene.
Crimes don't happen here. And why would some idiot choose to have a crime when there are, for once, police officers here? How stupid can you be? Who did this?
I'm Gale. I'm a driver for Pegasus Logistics. I was making a delivery in the neighborhood. I'd finished the delivery and was calling the next client when I heard a suspicious thud from the back of my truck. Startled by the noise, I quickly rushed over, only to find all my ducks flying and running out of the cargo compartment. A flustered Bang Boo was caught at the scene of the crime. This is that very Bang Boo.
Why does this just sound like a stupid accident?
Hold on. Belle, isn't that Bang Boo give change from the 141 convenience store?
Officers, I saw the whole thing. There was no one around when it happened except this Bang Boo. I'm sure it opened my cargo compartment. Those ducks inside are a new specially bred variety. They're worth a fortune.
No one cares.
I've taken your statement, sir. Bang Boo, do you have anything to add?
My name is Gift Change. I work at the convenience store. My head was spinning when I walked past the truck just now. I stopped to take a break. And suddenly I heard a loud noise, then the door was open and the ducks flew out.
Hey, what do you mean the door was open? I know you opened the door and let all the ducks out.
I like how everyone can understand
Sir, we overheard what happened. Since the crowd left, I assume the case has been resolved?
We took a look around the truck, and we didn't find anything suspicious, other than the traces left by the escaped ducks. There are no security cameras in the area, so all that's left to be checked is the Bang Boo's visual record and the truck's anti-theft system. And to review both of those, professional technicians are needed, so we don't have an immediate conclusion.
It's a shame Fairy can't help.
If Fairy were to help, she'd be able to see Give Change's visual recording right away. But I can't do anything in front of public security.
After we explained the situation, the driver said his main concern is the whereabouts of the cargo. As long as he can deliver the shipment on time today, he's willing to reconcile. So, Tin Master and some other residents of 6th Street went to look for the ducks.
In that case, Belle, let's hurry up and go help too.
We'll accompany you as well.
I need to talk to you about something. When it comes to finding things on 6th Street, we got a very resourceful helper. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Fairy should be able to pinpoint exactly where the ducks are hiding. There are quite a few places to check out. Since there are 4 of us, how do you feel about splitting up? I'll go with Chingy, and you can team up with Juyeon. That should speed things up considerably, okay? Yeah, but shouldn't we try to, like, walk around and meander a bit? You know, we don't want to go just straight to the place. That's gonna be really suspicious. We're gonna get in trouble. Whatever. You think there might be ducks behind this door? I can definitely hear quacks coming from behind this door. You were miles away from here. How'd you notice this place? Ow, I just had this vague feeling. See, there was an accident at the intersection. Let's go take a look. Oh. What? Malfunctioning bamboo. Oh my, what happened here? That really gave me a fright. Miss Megan is a customer of mine. She got here to get her vehicle repaired and she's about to leave. Her car suddenly turned and rammed this bamboo. What the hell? I released the brakes really slowly when I drove it out of the parking lot earlier, and I held the steering wheel firmly too. But it just went out of control for some reason. What's happening? Who or what is targeting the bamboos? Okay, I'll try to fix your car or something. Oh, fix the bamboo. Because it literally got hit. The poor thing. Please. They're literally the most cutesy, innocent things in the world. Leave them alone. I will not stand for this poor bamboo treatment. I saw you around my store earlier. Were you looking for me? Yeah. So there was a duck. You're welcome. Okay. It's a duck, alright. Wait, those are actual ducks. I thought they were toys. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, wow. Plus the one we just caught. That's all of them. Awesome. The ducks were all hiding in really obscure spots. No thanks to you noticing those places at all. If I hadn't been with you the whole time, I might have suspected that you were actually the one hiding ducks. Or that you had some other way of knowing all the goings on around the neighborhood. Now that we found all the ducks, let's get back to the truck. Cool. Are our headlights flashing? What? Our car is broken too? What's up with our cars around here?
The lights are on. Did you forget to turn them off after you drove the car last time?
No, I did turn them
Strange.
off.
I definitely turned them off. And it was dark when I came back. I'd have noticed if I left the lights on.
I can't turn them off.
Is something wrong with the switch?
I don't know, but nothing happens when I press it. Weird. And we had the car service not that long ago. How could it go wrong so soon?
All the incidents we've encountered today are somehow related to vehicles.
Now that you mention it, you're right. The van in the convenience store wouldn't start. The car that just pulled out of the remodeling shop broke down. And now Weisenbell's car lights won't turn off. If we count the missing ducks from Pegasus Logistics, that's already 4 vehicles involved.
If we count the car accident the other afternoon, that's 5.
Well, that was my fault, actually.
That was my fault, actually. My cell phone was malfunctioning, and it distracted me.
Either way, just don't stare at your phone while walking anymore.
What kind of malfunction?
It was just glitching out!
Well, my cell phone suddenly lost signal, and a bunch of colorful stripes appeared on the screen. But it went
wasn't
back
just
to normal
me.
soon after.
Everyone there was like, what's happening with my signal?
I knew it.
Remember, Chingy? The driver said he was on the phone at the time of the car accident. If I'm right, something else must have been going on back then.
Right. That's probably why Give Change said it felt dizzy too.
Well, I think the case is solved on this one. It's definitely not either of you guys' fault. It's the freaking car.
They just came and measured the Bangbu's electrical current data logs, asked a weird question, then left in a hurry.
What'd they ask?
They asked me if my cell phone had malfunctioned in any way. My phone actually did turn itself off out of nowhere, but how did they know that?
Have you ever heard of an EMP emitter, sir?
I can't say I have. What's that?
When activated, it causes a sudden change of current in nearby electronic equipment, resulting in component failures or, at worst, completely burning out the equipment. Using EMP, someone could open the electronic lock on your van without even touching it, easily. At the moment your door was opened, not only did your phone malfunction, but Give Change experienced a sudden surge of current, all indicative of an EMP attack.
So you mean This Bang Boo is a victim, just like me?
Don't worry. Our colleagues are checking the surveillance records. We should be able to identify the culprit real soon. They launched multiple EMP attacks today. So if we check all the passersby near the crime scenes, we can narrow down our search.
What's happening?
Officer Zhu Yuan, we've investigated the surveillance records and have a suspect.
Ooh.
We're currently tracking him near the street exit. Should we detain him for questioning?
It's freaking wise.
Immediately. Well done.
Understood. Officer, the suspect has fled. He's heading toward your location.
Chingy, come on, we'll stop him.
Okay.
Stop there!
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my god, why would you do that to the cat? This guy's despicable.
Stop bro shoots! Hey!
He didn't even stop. That didn't even work. And he just went into a hollow.
This is Zhu Yuan. The suspect has fled into the hollow. We're pursuing him inside.
Copy that.
I'd have thrown it harder if I'd known he was so tough.
How are things going?
The culprit ran into the hollow and we're going after him. You two can head back now.
Let's follow them and see what happens, Wise.
You want to test my hammer?
1, 2, I'll follow your instructions.
Let's go. Yeah.
The heat signature is moving west. The precinct's carrot won't last forever. If we act fast, we can catch the suspect before he gets away.
Yeah, let's keep going. Surrender now! Give it up!
Belle, listen. They're down there.
Okay.
Stop right there!
Get
They just
him!
won't give up. Eat this.
Ugh, it's an EMP.
Chingy, are you... Hold on. Ethereals are coming our way.
Were they attracted by the EMP? Let's fend them off first.
Belle, let's take a closer look.
Be careful. The ethereals are up ahead.
Don't worry. I have a full set of ammo with me today.
No wonder you were a top student. You're always prepared.
Is this
Yeah,
what
no
you meant
problem.
when you said, expect the unexpected? Phew. Finally rid of all those ethereals.
I didn't expect the EMP emitter to affect ethereals so much. If we let him get away, he might continue causing trouble.
Yeah. And having one means he's likely connected to some sort of gang. Let's check around for anything that could indicate where he's gone.
No need. He went right.
Huh? How'd you figure that out so fast?
Traces in the snow, marks in the sand. Observe the subtle to catch the culprit from afar. It's a skill passed down over generations. Want to learn how to do it?
You didn't explain what the sign was.
Hold on, let me write that down.
Traces in the snow, marks in the sand.
Is there a less mysterious way to put it?
I guess it is based on a feeling.
I didn't realize the EMP would affect you like that. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing serious. It's just... Can we rough him up a bit once we catch him?
Great. We've caught up.
How did they catch up again? They're not getting through here.
Man, this guy's annoying.
It's closed. We'll have to try and break it open.
Maybe we can
Look,
help?
the switch is right there. We might be able to fix it.
Chingy, something flew by just now.
Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Don't worry about it. I'm just figuring out where to go. Oh my god, I did it again. Just, you know, don't... It was the guy, you know, it wasn't me. I'm figuring it out, alright?
Let's connect the circuit, just like last time.
The circuit has been fixed.
Kinda just pressed randomly.
The door's open! You're incredible, Chingy!
That's strange. I barely used any force just now.
You'll never catch me! Ha! A single ethereal is no match for me. Why are there so many of them? Help!
Oh, wow.
What a satisfying moment. That's what you call karma.
Well, we kinda need to
This isn't the time for
get
reflection,
him.
Chingy. We have to help him!
Whoa! Don't come any closer!
I can hear the suspect! Let's go!
There's no rush. Let him scream a little longer.
Chingy, now isn't the time to be vindictive.
Big guy.
Stay where you are!
Eat hammer! Don't blink! You'll make me dash you into the ground!
Yeah!
Don't come any closer!
All right, calm down.
There's ethereals! Ethereals! Help!
Calm down, sir. All the ethereals around here have already been eliminated.
What goes around comes around.
Damn. Wait, was that a poem?
What?
We should make our way back to the precinct, Chingy. Why are you looking around?
I kept feeling like there was someone else here besides us. But the feeling suddenly vanished.
Like who? You think there are other ethereals nearby?
Not an ethereal. Something smaller and more agile. Could just be my imagination. I mean, I did suffer several EMP attacks today. Let's go.
That was close. Yeah, I think we should not ever do that again, because Chingy is really onto us, and probably already knows, honestly.
You're back already. Looks like you've caught the culprit.
Yeah, we just brought him to the precinct and finished our preliminary interrogation.
What was his motive?
What was his motive for doing all of this?
Well, it's all a bit silly, honestly.
What?
He claims his initial intention was to use the EMP emitter to steal vehicles, but a lack of expertise led to various unintended outcomes.
That is not the impression I got from that guy.
Isn't it strictly forbidden to possess an EMP emitter in the city? How did he manage to get a hold of such a device?
The culprit is a member of a Hollow Raider gang. According to him, they illegally manufactured several EMP emitters to bypass vehicle security systems. Well, that's about it. We'll be heading back to the precinct now for the second interrogation.
Hold on for a moment, officers.
Oh, General Chop, was there something you'd like to ask about the case?
No, you've explained everything clearly. Actually, a few neighbors and I have something we'd like to say.
Oh, change of heart.
Your help today is greatly appreciated. Not only did you clear give change of any suspicion, but you also prevented the culprit from causing more harm in the future.
You won over 6th Street.
And I'd like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. After speaking with my neighbors, we've decided to attend the safety lecture on Saturday. Here are the questionnaires we filled out.
Really?
Well, it's aimed at enhancing resident safety awareness after all, so it wouldn't hurt to attend. We heard you were ordered to come here and prepare for the event by Bringer. We can't let outstanding officers like you fail your mission just because we're unhappy with him, can we?
You and Wise get everything sorted at the store, and the day of the lecture arrives. Are you ready? Let's go. Alright, we got some decent attendance out here.
Officers, it's good to see you again.
You too, managers.
It's quite lively here.
Looks like a good attendance. The place is really hopping.
Thanks to everyone on 6th Street. They not only signed up for the seminar, they also helped spread the word to other districts.
I heard you'll be on stage with the inspector to answer questions from citizens, Zhu. Belle has been itching to ask you some.
Come on. Go easy on me.
You don't know, do you? Zhu gets super nervous in situations like this. She drank 3 pots of tea just to avoid nervously coughing up there.
Oh.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to report. We've analyzed and located the exact coordinates of the places Maroon previously identified inside the hollow. Please take a look at this.
Thanks.
Huh? Wait, there's something funny about these coordinates.
Something funny? What are you seeing?
Well, what's wrong?
Is something wrong? Sorry, you two, but something is weird about this report. I need to talk to Zhu for a moment. If you'll excuse us.
What?
You can go on in.
He's the guy who was using the EMP emitter, right? I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to get close enough to hear what they're saying.
If we got too close when he did one of those, maybe that's shown in the data? Because that would make a malfunction? The spider's perfectly blocked off by a wall, though. Yeah, you know, nothing suspicious being right there. On the path outside public security.
Those coordinates are the spots Maroon's gang scouted some time ago, right? What do you think is off about them?
You remember the monster they found in that square a while back?
Of course, the remains are scheduled to be recovered this afternoon. But wait, what about it? You think these 2 cases are connected?
Perhaps. I just realized every location Maroon pointed out lies on the route the evidence carrier is taking.
Meaning, the evidence carrier could be in danger. Where is it now?
Let me see. Right here. But according to the record, it stopped for about 10 minutes somewhere in the hollow, just 15 minutes ago.
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence. We need to report this right now. I'll call it in.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the hollow due to changes in hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier. Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a remote analysis first.
You're right. And if they do that, it could already be too late.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the hollow is top secret. But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those locations for a while now.
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
What?
Exactly. We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. You should stay here. We're partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound.
That's when.
Inspector Bringer's car has arrived.
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Huh?
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be sure they're doing the right thing. I became an officer because of Inspector Bringer, but not for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then. I want to be someone who protects people.
So, you're going to...
I'm going with you. That monster in the hollow is anything but ordinary. We have to protect the evidence. Besides, if the inspector really is the same as he was back then, I'm sure he'll support our choice.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
The evidence carrier signal is coming from over there.
Ugh, the mobile device here seems unusable.
Let me try adjusting the direction. Ugh, it's too heavy.
Belle, something is blocking their way.
Master, the firing direction of the ejector nearby can be adjusted.
Okay.
All right. Let's help them find a shortcut to save time. These switches can be used repeatedly. Think carefully about the direction.
Huh? Did the device just move by itself?
There we go. There you
The
go.
device works now.
Let's move. Something doesn't feel right.
Let's follow them.
Okay. The evidence carrier is nearby.
Jingyi, we should head over there now.
There it is.
Yes, finally! The carrier! Let's check on its condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with. Let's check inside.
We're doing this to protect the evidence, but messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too. Well, let's forget all that for now. Jingyi, help me unlock it.
Chingy uses the key to unlock the carrier.
Huh? The evidence crate is still here. And the seal is untouched.
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from what I sensed at the square.
So, they really did get a hold of the evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
That monster must be hiding some serious secrets. Choyuan, watch out!
What?
They got in cover. Idiots. They're from the Criminal Investigation Department. We've been here for hours. You couldn't keep your cool for a little longer? Hurry up and deal with... Get 'em, boys!
Hold on. Do you know the consequences of assaulting officers?
Save your breath. We're dealing with a group of desperados.
Bullseye.
Ready and waiting. Kindly fall into despair.
Stay where you are!
Justice will be served. These guys are tougher than I expected, and it sounds like they knew we were coming and set up an ambush near the carrier.
What the heck is going... How could they have known we were going after the evidence?
Hey, have you gotten rid of those 2 officers? There they are.
They're coming after us. Run!
Warning. Multiple hostiles approaching the officer's location at high speed. The officers should change direction immediately to avoid direct confrontation with multiple armed individuals.
Uh-oh.
You hear that? There are multiple enemies in their current path heading toward them.
Fairy, is there a way to divert the approaching enemies?
Master, I regret to inform you there are no electronic devices or controllable machines in the area.
Oh dear.
It's too late. Look at the map.
Watch out, Jingyi! There's an ambush here, too!
Get them!
Coming through.
Oh my god, that's a
Closing in
lot
on
of
us.
them.
Be careful.
We got this, we'll be fine.
We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. How many members
Nah.
did they deploy to deal with
They're
us?
no match for us.
Stay where you are!
Have a taste! Mind your manners.
This isn't good. Julian and Qingyi are stuck in a building and surrounded by enemies.
Do something, Fairy.
We have to get them out. Do something, Fairy.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures near the officer's location. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data, but if utilized, they could help the target evacuate from their current location.
Okay.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Julian and Qingyi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, Second Assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we be exposed?
Yep. It would only expose the existence of a proxy.
If it doesn't expose our identity, I think it's worth the risk to save lives.
Well, better have a voice changer on.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the 2 officers in leaving the current area, or rescue the 2 officers who are trapped?
Aren't those the same
Yeah,
thing?
what's the
Negative.
difference?
Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of successfully guiding the officers out of their current area. But due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot swiftly assess the target's surrounding environment. The risk of failure will rapidly mount.
So you're saying, to keep them safe, Belle has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
Yeah, we'll get arrested.
This is so irritating. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't even hesitate.
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't hesitate, Wise. Juyuan and Xingyi are good people. Despite the risks, I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I chose to stand idly by now.
Belle.
Besides, if we work together.
And, on the bright side, if we work together, we might be able to recover the stolen remains.
Affirmative. Master's assumption is reasonable.
Well then, let's go save them.
If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to get away.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. You wouldn't even be in danger right now if it weren't for me. Besides, I'm not human. I'll be fine even if my body gets destroyed. But you don't have that luxury.
You're not human?
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility for this mess, it should be me. Besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Now's not the time to argue.
Exactly. Now is not the time to argue.
Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency. But how?
I'm here to offer a solution.
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both?
Who are you? Why should we trust you?
You don't recognize my freaking voice? I can't convince you to trust me.
I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy. Not exactly someone who should normally be talking with you. But, while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
All right. So, what's the plan?
Now, follow my instructions.
But what about the enemy?
Leave that to me. Now, go!
They're getting away!
What now?
Straight ahead. Jump into the fissure.
The fissure?
What? The spatial fissure! After them! There they are!
They're chasing us! There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
Nah. What? It was in there. What? What is happening?
We're saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance?
All right. We can finally talk.
There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as you, let alone hack into our intercom. So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication from the outside?
Faithin.
Oh dear, I'm famous. That's me, I'm Faithin.
That's me. I'm Faithin.
So you were already watching us when we received the report from Belobog.
You describe what happened that day.
Yeah. I was helping Belobog Industries retrieve something lost, but I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Exactly. And it's not too late.
Exactly. And it's still not too late to get the evidence back.
According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right to recruit assistants without verifying their identities.
What the hell? That's convenient.
So you're suggesting...
We share a common goal. Let's work together and get that evidence.
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions.
Loading environment
Whoa.
data.
Okay.
Master.
What is this? Heavy car toolbox. Just mark down your notes. Your evidence, I guess.
Connect the dots in the mind space and solve the case. Use this to access my mind space and share information.
Okay.
The display device has been used to show the mind space.
Collected clues will be stored in the memory zone. Once the adjacent clues are found, the question will become apparent. We don't have enough clues right now. Let's go back and look for more.
Master.
Mark all these things. And this.
Master.
Take note of that.
The clue has been stored in the mind space.
What is this? Transmission. Ah, more evidence.
Master. The clue has been stored in the mind space.
Let's change this. Grab that evidence.
Master.
Decode some stuff.
Decoding in progress. Decode.
Didn't boss ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift? The wind can blow through on all sides! What's it matter as long as it moves? Who cares if it's a little windy? Whatever. Just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Head's carrot data.
Okay, that was some recording. That's helpful.
There's a new question in mind space. A question has arisen from the 2 collected clues. Master, do you want to solve it?
There's a heavy car toolbox left at the scene, and an uncorrupted forklift was found. From this, we can draw a conclusion. Driving?
Indeed. Judging from the marks left behind, the forklift was likely the culprit's means of transportation to the scene.
What about this? The forklift nearby is rendered inoperable by EMP effects, and there are some hard-to-identify footprints around the scene, which may answer on foot?
Affirmative. It is highly likely that the culprit's left on foot.
A severely damaged, illegally modified bamboo was found near the scene, and combining this with the content of the recording, some deductions may be made.
Is this Phaethon's humor?
Oh, okay, the culprits.
Right. Considering all the clues, this conclusion makes sense.
The key question has emerged.
Okay. Combining all the clues and deductions collected, it's possible to hypothesize where might the culprits be now. To the maybe not far. The evidence carrier?
It'd be
not far.
You're right. Not only are the culprits carrying the evidence, but they also don't have a carrot. Hiding nearby while they wait for their accomplices would be the wisest choice.
Case replay?
The case replay is a simulation that recreates...
It's gonna be like what happens in Genshin with the Fontaine, where Nouvelette did a recap.
We're here. Hurry up! The evidence carrier will be here soon. Stay close to me, Big Head. We'll bolt after taking the evidence. The evidence carrier's here. Stop right here. No! Big Head was affected by the EMP!
It really went wild. Wow.
Even the forklift isn't working now! The EMP is that powerful? The bamboo's done for, and the forklift is kaput! Now what? Don't panic. Let's grab the evidence first. We'll just have someone pick us up later. We've got what we needed. Let's go this way.
Oh. Are
Master.
you hiding there?
Look, we can set a password to this door and lock it. Then we don't have to worry about anyone following us. That's brilliant. Let's use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Brilliant.
That's a dumb password. Let me set it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If genius. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, where are they? Where are they hiding in here?
Look, there's a spatial fissure over there.
Guess they're over there.
But how?
Master.
What's this? Extract some data. Oh.
Whoa! I got teleported back just like that.
Okay, let's memorize this.
Follow me.
Oh god, this might be hard to remember.
Has been recorded. Once you return to reality, I'll guide you in real time.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like, I don't know about this.
I've highlighted the culprit's route for you.
You're the best.
You're a
Fairy.
godsend, Fairy. Now, let's follow that route.
There's a group of abandoned buildings ahead.
Master.
Hey, what did you say? The PubSec officers are gone? Understood. Let's hide somewhere.
Alright, where'd
There's
you
a
go?
crack in this wall. We can get through here.
Is there? Oh, I guess there is. What? It takes them a while.
Let's wait here for the others to pick us up.
That's where they're hiding. Come here.
Who's there?
You can't go anywhere now. Hey, there's 3 guys. What the hell?
Taking the shot. Take them down and retrieve the evidence.
What is that thing? A little unprepared for that one.
Big it up!
Bullseye.
Here we go. Kindly fall into despair.
Oh yeah! We're get destroyed.
In position. Look, they're carrying an etheric matter container. Do you think this is really the stolen evidence?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Even with it sealed, its aura gives me the creeps.
Yes! Fantastic! We finally got the evidence back.
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point, all we need to do is get out of the hollow and we're safe.
There's an exit nearby. A few minutes later.
The exit is just up ahead.
Well, I guess this is where we part ways.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I'll be on my way.
Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma. Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances aren't always the same for everyone.
Chingy, we're officers. Should you really be saying that? Anyway, thanks for your help, Faithin.
I should be thanking you.
I should be thanking you too, for uncovering the threat to the evidence vehicle and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Goodbye, officers. Hopefully our next meeting won't be quite so tense.
Bang Boo walks away and soon disappears from sight.
Now that Faithin's gone, let's hurry up and get this evidence out of here.
Alright, let's go. Wait a minute. Faithin thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Doesn't that sound suspicious to you?
Suspicious? Right. Logically speaking, while monitoring the evidence carrier, Faithin would have realized the evidence had been switched and upon seeing us assumed we were there to investigate. But it sounded like Faithin knew what happened outside the hollow too.
How unexpected. It seems Faithin attended this seminar today.
Uh-oh.
Well, I heard Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be quite a while before we see them again.
Shouldn't we at least get their contact information?
You're right.
I was thinking, how about we give them a gift too?
Oh.
Like a collector's edition of that popular PubSec movie, Mission Unthinkable.
Okay.
Ooh, that's the one where the main character goes against his superior and chooses to protect the citizens, right?
They're going to be leaving soon.
Huh,
Let's get going.
Similar to what just happened. Okay. The thing is, if we give them this gift, this is like a dead giveaway. Really on the nose gift there.
Oh, we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
We almost missed you.
Hey there, managers. What brings you here?
We wanted to say goodbye.
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long, but we've had quite a memorable time together.
Ask them about their absence during the seminar.
But Ji-Yuan, it was supposed to be you going on stage for the interview during the seminar. Why did that older gentleman in the glasses end up going on instead? I was looking forward to asking you questions.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day. I can't disclose the details, but it went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
You don't say. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna give you this really interesting gift.
Right. We got you a gift. It's a movie about a public security officer.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens. However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
Oh, of course.
Of course. We'd be delighted.
Well, they're getting ready to leave. Why don't we take a look around? Maybe find somewhere to finally enjoy that meal we had talked about?
Yeah, that was supposed to be like 2 weeks ago.
I never expected our time at the Lumina Branch to be so eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna be lame.
Is that supposed to be a poem?
Not that one. I don't think.
Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Hello.
What the?
I'm looking over our graduation album.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird exercises, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos.
Why?
By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night sky.
Well, that's beautiful.
Oh, all right. Yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
My apologies. It's just, this message really means a lot to me.
Whoa, what's happening here?
How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a melon-flavored lollipop?
What?
Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons.
What is she going on about?
Just like your pursuit of true justice. A real melon will always be a real melon.
Are those words of encouragement? Wait, how does a member of Hand like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
Because the case of the unidentified monster discovered by Balabog Industries has been transferred to Section 6. My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling me there's something wrong with the evidence?
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA from it.
Oh.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing persons and criminals throughout the city, but found no matches. He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
Mm-hmm. See you.
That night, in a certain meeting room in the Janus Quarters Public Security Building.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly. You're the ones who suggested we meet.
Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? Huh? Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone. Not to mention the fact that your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place.
Uh-oh.
Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
Huh. You and that bastard behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place. And now you want me to take all the blame. That's quite the scheme. I hear recently Bellabog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the Hollow. Your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Huh. Let's get real then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
I think she'll find a way to get rid of it.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
Uh-oh. I'll handle it. It's not a good thing. Late at night, you return home with Wise. What do you think? Feeling satisfied now after a hearty helping of hot pot? Yeah. Alright. I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.